Hey, it's DTM. How you doing? Just a regular old daily video. Lots of talking heads. Gonna try to get a walking head video in here pretty soon. I'm going out for some fitness later today, but just to honor the daily show here, to give inspiration and motivation for people to eat correctly, and I use my own experience to inspire because I've been eating really clean, cleaner than ever before in my whole life. And I'm keeping on some nice, good, solid muscle, you know, and feeling very fit, so it's nice. I got a real good balance. I had mangoes and mandarin oranges for lunch, which I carved up, and then I'm going to let that digest for a while, and then I'm going out for some real heavy fitness, a little bit of rebounding and a long walk. And then probably after that I'll have a post-workout green juice. I got some stuff from the farmer's market. I'm dealing with some stuff last couple days. Yesterday I went to the dentist and got a couple molars taken out that were had no opposing teeth. And then somebody was asking me about my teeth. My teeth are really great teeth. I had a couple of small cavities to fill, so got those handled. And now everything's done and ready to go. And now I'm going to go get Invisalign. So that's the story with my teeth. I mean, everybody's going to get old and fall over, so you know, there's just, you might as well just live it up. I had a vision of how short my life is going to be, and instead of scaring me, it actually made me just really get on top of some stuff, help as many people as I can. Been making a lot of personal changes in my life, just really avoiding, like, I don't owe anyone anything, so if you're negative, you're out. I'm not answering the phone, I'm not answering your text, I just don't care anymore, because I'm a happy person and I'm totally responsible for where I'm at in my life. And a lot of people are not, because they're not that mature, but they don't have the spiritual sophistication and the desire to transcend the old way, the old small self, and move its way into the large self. And as I go down this road, I see the rarity of someone like me. I didn't say special, just very blessed to really be committed to the illumination. Allowing the illumination to arise, because what else is there? Getting a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not really, you want to see your own potential arise. So, and it all started for me with the diet and the health thing, and then it moved into these other levels. And anyone who's been paying attention for the last 3 years can see that I've grown a lot, you know. And my maturity level, it's like people are sweating a few pennies for a juice class. That doesn't bother me, not one single iota, because this is life-changing information coming up at this juice class. I mean, I'm on point. I'm looking around the YouTube. I'm looking for someone who's doing it the way I'm doing it and teaching the stuff I'm teaching. And this is like a culmination of the greatest healers and teachers in the world, all slammed into my head time and time again, over and over again, and then applied into my own experience. And I do find that the best foods for human beings are the fresh, high water, in-season fruits, like those mangoes that I just had. I knew that it was right for my body. And then the leafy green herbs and the juices. Mostly I live off fruits and green juices. And when you get to that level, you're resonating at a very high frequency, and things are happening quite effortlessly. And you're just dissolving old accumulated energy patterns, and you're changing them in your mind instantaneously by your languaging and what you're allowing to flow through your mind. So I'm only going down the positive road, and in fact, my mantra is, I am the light of life. I am the light. I mean, you can hear it from the greatest spiritual teachers of all time. Be the light. That's all you have to be. The darkness will disappear. It only takes one candle to light up the whole room. So be the light. And then everything else just has to go away. And if you really believe, like I really believe that I am the light. And when that starts to happen, these other things, they don't bother you. The thought of death, or the thought of all these crazy things. I mean, there's major fraud on my credit card. Lady calls me up, she's like, this is how much money's ripped off. I'm like, wow, that really sucks. But it's just like, whatever. I mean, it's all going to handle itself. Maybe a while back, I'd be all bent out of shape. They robbed me of my money, you know what I mean? But now it's just like another small little thing that happens on planet Earth. I'll get my money back in 10 days and it's all good. So it's just chilling out, not really sweating the small stuff, the transitory phenomenon you've heard me say before, and really getting into the fact that you are the light of life and really tapping into that. And it really creates a lot of space. So all I do on these daily videos, at least recently in the talking head videos particularly, I'm more working on getting into people's consciousness as a positive vibration. And I know that I've done less of the raw food stuff. It's all intermixed though, and it's a unique experience. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, this is one thing I wanted to mention, is there is a juice class in San Francisco on Saturday the 17th, and it's going to be epic. And if you want to get transmitted the energy and the knowledge, I know you get a lot of free knowledge and information here from me on YouTube, but the classes are live, and you're going to see me making juice for a large number of people. You're going to see some of the tricks, and while at the same time I'm going to be rapping about the good things in life. There's going to be a film crew and everything, so it's going to be probably put together onto a DVD. And I'm going to go over the 4 major juice categories and make one juice from each category, explain those juices, and how you can use fresh foods to enhance the quality of your life. It's, you know, I mean, the details are many. The essence is one, and it is so simple. Remove the obstructions to the flow of your light, and there's nothing you can't do. So what vibrates higher? A piece of animal's flesh, which is putrefying at the moment that the blood stops flowing and cleansing those tissues, or a mango, you know what I mean? And the too much sugar thing doesn't resonate with me at all. There are reasons why people don't absorb and utilize sugar. Too much fat in the blood, for example. But when you become a clean, mucus-free, high fruit, high greens, and just a low fat, you're just chilling, energy style, every day, consistent energy. You know, lots of ups and downs in my life to get to where I'm at, but a lot of wisdom now coming from a real balanced, you know, 50% fruit, 50% greens, you know, mostly in the juices, so I can just stay high liquid, easily absorbable, not a lot of stuff in my gut. Digestion takes a lot of energy. So if you just pre-digest your greens with the juicer, you just become a liquidarian, and then the fruit, it's just a great source of fiber that's so gentle on the GI tract, easily absorbs through the cell wall, so you get a lot of energy, and you'll get the crash spikes if you have too much fat in the blood, coating the cells, not allowing the sugars to penetrate the cells easily, create ATP, and make energy. Pop! You want to be having your spark plugs working. If it's all slugged up, so all I'll probably do is continue to tell people to get the sludge out. And I'm telling you right now, my experience is this, so that cooked food is really hard on the vibrational consciousness. Now, if you become seriously illuminated with energy and your nervous system is enhanced to a very high degree through the spiritual austerities, fasting and breath work and meditation, which enhances the function of the mind, and then it gets the nervous system flowing, and the regenerating of the adrenals on the physical level, then you know, sometimes you need to use food to bring yourself back down, but that's only maybe 0.001% of the people ever get to that place. Most people need to raise up the nervous system energy and enhance that vibration through the various means, one of them being diet. The highest electrical energizing foods are the fruits and the herbs that are growing fresh off the ground. Those are the most highest. Those are the foods that lift up your electromagnetic aura and enhance the vibration of your electromagnetism. You know what I'm saying? So that you can attract what you want, and you will not attract what you don't want, because you won't be thinking that or vibrating at that level. When you vibrate high, you bring in the high vibrations. You have an epic, flowing, synchronistic life, and people are like, here's the problem with the world, here's the problem with the world, here's the problem with the world, and you're like, I don't see it. All I see is sunlight, opportunities to grow, beautiful people, opportunities to serve and love, opportunities to meditate and try to have a better meditation, clearer mind, how to learn how to eat to where you're just getting enough but not too much, so you're not bogged down but you're not weak either. Mastering yourself, you know what I mean? And so that was just, I try to give as much as I can on these videos. And you've heard me say all this stuff before, so it's just so simple though. It's removing the gunk and letting the power rise forth. And then using that power for ill or good. I was talking to my friend last night and she was like, yeah, a lot of people have power, but they don't, their intention is manipulative. They have a lot of chemistry, and they have a lot of you know, magnetism, but they don't have the intention of the purity of the heart. And it is the Lord God who will see the purity of your heart, and you will be rewarded, because you will see that when your heart becomes pure, you know, you feel better about yourself. Everything can flow more readily. You don't get that darkness of jealousy, greed, anger, fear, judgment, criticism, which chokes you. All those emotions, and people feed off that stuff. And they try to get me on the text and on the phone calls and the emails and try to get me to go down that route. And there's no way I'm going down that road. I'm not going to get pissed at them. They can call me any name they want, but I am not going to sell out. I am not going to go tell them that you know what. I'm not going to get into the whole name calling thing. I just can't do it. I'll love them, but that don't mean I'm going to answer the text or the emails. You know what I'm saying? I'm just vibrating at a high level, and my life is really short, you know. And I just have a little bit of time left, so I'm going to really love hardcore, man, and have a great time and have a lot of fun. And it could have scared me when I had that revelation, but it didn't. It just made me go, awesome, dude. I'm living full on. You know what, to the walls, you know what I mean? And so it's really made my life a lot better, you know. And I'm going to be sharing as much stuff as I can. So y'all better come see me at the juice class in San Francisco, PURUSHA Yoga Studio. I'll put the information down below. That's going to be Saturday the 17th. It'll be worth every penny you ever spent, because I guarantee you the information that I'm sharing here, it will change your life. And most people I've noticed, they get the information, they like the free videos, but a lot of people aren't really going to do anything about it. They're like, oh, I'm kind of sick, you know, and that's okay. I'm not really sick. I'm not dying, but it's okay to be sort of sick. But that's not my style. I'm ultra positive, ultra productivity, and ultra potential arising for myself and others, because I feel better that way. If I don't put my hand to the plow and sow the seeds of goodness, I feel, you know, just empty. I want to be vigorously working on creating a spiritual illumination for myself, planting the seeds of, you know, growth and evolution of my eternal energy, you know. So I'm trying to get back to the core and the source consciously, so that I can always remember 24/7, I am the light. And those foods that are simple and pure and straight from the earth and biologically conducive to your human organism, you know, as far as your digestibility goes, and the things that are vibrating at the highest level, which are obviously fruits and vegetables. So I'll go around the world a couple of times saying the same thing, that fruits and herbs are mankind's food. And I see so many sick people, and you know, the cooked food, it just really doesn't energize cells. I mean, it's cool, it stimulates cells, and there's a lot of humans that are stimulated, creating nervous system disorders, neurological dysfunctions, endocrine gland dysfunctions, and then their bodies are clogged up, cellular respiration is lowered, productivity is out, happiness is down, hope begins to seal off. And then the only charge that one really gets out of life are the negative emotions, the adrenaline that comes from wanting to prove the other person is wrong. People love their adrenaline, but they don't know what it's doing to them. So you have to align yourself with health and cultivate health, because people are attacking diseases. People want to lose weight. That's the wrong way to approach it. I use it as a keyword because it drives traffic. But I don't even really want to tell anyone to lose weight. I want to tell everyone to cultivate health. Build muscle, build strength, enhance your cardiovascular function, Enhance the function of your endocrine glands with herbs and sleep and a clean, fresh bloodstream and a flowing lymphatic system with grapes and oranges and mandarins and mangoes and watermelon. And then tone up and tighten those cells and cultivate the good and cultivate the health and build strength and build your mind and build your heart and build your body with the good things, and cultivate the good and become committed to your best self instead of attacking the diseases. I'm a fat ass. I'm going to attack this thing at all angles. No, you don't do that. You just, I am going to kick some butt today and I'm going to go for a walk. And that's what you do. So you don't have to attack weight loss. You just have to get your butt out there and walk and see what happens. What will happen? Your big butt will get smaller and smaller and smaller, because every time you take a step, it'll be contracting the muscles, moving that lymph, burning calories, strengthening the muscles, and then when you go to bed at night, you've got more muscle, then you're burning more fat as you sleep through the process of thermogenesis. Then you stay ripped like me all the time. And you can just eat nice balanced food, energize your brain, energize some sugars in your heart, keep those greens in there for alkalinity, smoothness, flexibility, nice joint function, and the deodorization, the essential oils in the dill and the cilantro and the parsley, and all the other herbs as well. And you're just living a balanced, wholesome, highly electrical life. And I wouldn't make these videos and just shoot smoke up your behind if I wasn't living it myself and just totally stoked and just want to, this is what I do. It's my job, you know, and it's all free information, but I still love it if you came to the class. So I'll put that information down below, and get more of this stuff, because when you're in person, the power is 10 times as much, because I've seen it a million times. Skeptics changed, go totally raw. People that were like, well, I saw some of your videos and then I ate some apples. Bam. Next thing you know, they come to a class, they go raw. They do it because it gets passed right to you, transmitted. It's called the PURUSHA of the teacher. The knowledge of the teacher just comes through you because you're open to receive it at that time by coming to a class, and then you receive it and it comes in, it becomes a part of you, and it just stays with you. And then you stay on the raw food, then you stay on the fruit, then you stay on the juices. And I'll just tell you straight up, man, I've been seeing people's lives transformed left and right. The people that I work with here in Oakland, just a few little friends here and there, just people I've ran into on the street and stuff like that, and just kind of building a life for myself here in Oakland in this little motel room. And just the miracles that they're having, you know, and all the people on YouTube, and get excited to cultivate the good and stop attacking anything. Just build the light. And remember, your mantra can be, I am the light of life. And it's the truth. But maybe I'm just crazy and have that one-eye vision in the middle of my forehead, which shows me that, and I know that everything, even a piece of wood, is the light of life. Even a rock is the light of life. And it's all alive. Everything is alive. Not just the birds flying around or these dudes out here fishing. But the water is alive. The tree is alive. This table is alive. It's moving. It's breathing. It's living. This computer, the hardwood, the floor, my shoe, everything is alive. You want to be in the middle of that and realize that you have the conscious choice by using your mind. Yeah, I'll take some towels. I'll just take some towels. Yeah, everything else is good. So I can't remember what I was saying there, but just cultivate that light. You have the conscious choice to build your life, to make life what you want it to be. And, you know, if you do that, you'll be stoked. So, this lady's really nice, so I'm going to give her a tip, because she's been really good to me. So anyways, thank you very much, my friends, for everything that you do on the YouTube here. And come out to the party. Hey, thanks. Just set them down anywhere. It's all good. Here you go. That's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing today?
I'm very well. Thank you. What was your name again?
Sandra.
Sandra?
Uh-huh.
Your hair looks really good, Sandra. By the way, guys, I gotta go. So, thanks. Peace.